Welcome, everybody, to Crystal, Kyle, and Friends. Today, we're talking to Jamal Bowman, former Congressman Jamal Bowman. I'm really looking forward to this conversation. This is a dude who went out because they screwed him. They changed his district completely. AIPAC poured in $1 gazillion. They basically were just like, we can't have a guy like this be in power because he might threaten the status quo.
He might actually do something.
And so he's got to go.
Yep. Nope. That's exactly right. And we had him on our stream, our live stream, the night that Zoran won.
Mm-hmm.
And I think former Congressman Bowman was like maybe a drink or two in, and he was just going off on Richie Torres. And he's got a lot of thoughts. He's got a lot of thoughts.
He does, yeah. And I'm curious about his whole life, to be honest. So anyway, we'll get into all that stuff. Can't wait for that. But before we talk to him, Crystal, I wanted to talk about. I think you already debated Emily on this.
Yes.
This new ad that's an American Eagle ad about jeans, but they have Sydney Sweeney in it, and then they sort of like wink and nod to eugenics and the shit.
Yes.
And so a lot of people are talking about it, and the right's doing their typical, "Oh, you're crazy lefties! Oh, you don't like the ad? Stupid lefties!" Like that's literally like, that's not even a stretch. That's like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Can you believe they're criticizing an ad?
I've seen some people on the left who be like, why is everyone obsessed with the jeans ad? And it's like, we should play that, but it's kind of a catch-22 because on the one hand, what American Eagle wanted was this controversy and for people to talk about it. On the other hand, are you just going to allow like eugenics bullshit to be mainstreamed in American culture even more than it already is at this point and not say anything about it?
Let's play it, then we'll react.
Yeah.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has her genes.
Yeah, I don't know why she talks like that. That was really weird. My genes.
Genes are
She sounds like a young female RFK. Genes are passed down. My genes are passed down. I take some methylene blue. Oh, wait, I turned him into Alex Jones. I turned RFK into Alex Jones.
Oh my God, we need the RFK Jr. remake of this ad. We need that.
Genes are passed down from family to family, but I don't believe in genes because that's fake news. Take methylene blue, please.
Okay, so can I tell you, let me tell you what Emily said.
Okay, go ahead. Hit me.
Her analysis. Because I listened to this and I'm like, what even is an alternative explanation other than playing with eugenics for fun and profit? Like, I was like, I don't even know what an alternative explanation. Why are you talking about your genes other than to play with eugenics? So her analysis was, this is a gesture not at that, but at the online debate over whether or not Sydney Sweeney is mid. And so she's saying her genetics prove that she's not. This is the argument that was made to me. So
American Eagle doesn't know about that weird debate online about whether or not she's mid.
I mean, I barely even knew about it. I saw something about it. There was like some bikini picture of her or something. And also, I don't feel like that debate is unique to Sydney Sweeney either, because there's a whole trend of like basically incel losers.
Yeah, any
taking,
woman.
Like undeniably gorgeous women and being like, oh, she's so mid. Like, and meanwhile, it's like the most grotesque looking man.
Troll, basement troll you've ever seen in your life.
Exactly. So I don't even see that as like a specifically Sydney Sweeney thing. But the minute you're talking about your blue eyes, and you have to think about the cultural context, like paid advertisements do not hit the way that they used to, right? We've learned this in politics. You know, it's all about your earned media attention, what controversy you can stoke, how you can get people to talk about you. So what is ambient and controversial in our culture right now? Eugenics. I mean, you've got the freaking Stephen Miller
concentration
in the
camps,
White
mass
House.
Deportations, innocent people getting rounded up,
that
sending people to Guantanamo.
all-white town, you know, dudes on Jubilee who are like, I'm a fascist. You know, I mean, that is what is ambient as the third rail in American society right now. And so in the same way that capitalists use the like 60s counterculture to sell like Coke and probably Levi's and whatever,
right. Yeah.
It's the same thing here. It's let me embrace this disgusting and outrageous and immoral and needs to go back in the closet, but sadly, increasingly mainstreamed trend, and let me use it as like a capitalist project to get people to talk about my thing and sell more American Eagle blue jeans.
No, see, that's why the whole conversation is so dishonest.
Yeah.
Because That's what they are trying to do.
Yeah.
That's what they aimed for. That was the
Yes.
goal of this.
Very clearly.
They were having the conversation in a boardroom going, how can we get attention? How can we get eyeballs on it? How can we cause controversy? How can we make it a big deal? I got an idea. We got a fucking fascist government right now doing mass deportations, going full eugenicist. So why not play with that in our ad with the woman who's supposed to be like the hot it girl at the moment? This isn't hard to figure out, guys.
There was I know Richard Hanania wrote a whole thing about like her boobs when she was on SNL. And so she became this sort of like token of like the backlash against wokeism. And so she's sort of like seen.
The right urges paranoid schizophrenics.
I know,
like,
but
I'm sorry.
like that's part of her identity too. That is, the context for this ad as well, because she sort of was like embraced by the right in this like anti-woke vibe shift way. So yeah, that's, obviously like having a sexy lady in a clothing ad is nothing new and wouldn't get particular attention. Like Beyonce is doing Levi's ads right now. It doesn't get any particular attention outside of like the commercial coming on the TV. But the thing they knew would get them controversy and their stock price has gone up because of it is by playing with these like overt eugenics themes.
There was a time when bringing up genes would code as just a science-y thing.
Right.
That is not this moment. Now, if you're fucking talking about genes and how attractive that makes you, and you have blonde hair and blue eyes,
yeah,
like, no, that is fucking not even a dog whistle. It's a fucking foghorn to eugenics and Aryanism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, that's the part of this that frustrates me is that people are being so dishonest if they pretend like that wasn't the whole point of the ad.
Right.
That's what they wanted. That's what they were aiming for. So they're watching you pretend like, oh, no, that's not the point. And they're like, look at these fucking suckers and idiots. Like, what are you talking about? So all the lefties who are saying, hey, I know what this is, they're 100% right.
Yeah.
There's no debate.
And Dunkin' Donuts hurried up and put out also some other like eugenics like flirtation ad as well that's now being like celebrated by the right too. And so it's a trend now. It's a thing.
It is a trend. And the shit that we're going to need to do to cleanse this fucking culture, I mean, it is unacceptable, untenable, fucking, like the way that these insanely fascist ideas just become normalized and become like nothing. It's
just so gross to me that like the 90s values were so much more decent and they're like,
and that's crazy. The 90s, bro.
Nazism was unacceptable.
Yeah.
You couldn't just go on.
You couldn't say I'm a fascist on TV in the 1990s and have no repercussions whatsoever.
And millions of people watch it, and then not only no repercussion, but then you're raising money for, oh my God, I lost my job. And then people are sending them tens of thousands of dollars.
In the 90s, if that shit happened, your house would get vandalized. People would fucking like not let you be seen in public.
Like that needs to go back in the closet.
Of course.
It's disgusting. And now you have these mainstream brands like, oh, let me embrace this disgusting, immoral trash so I can pad my bottom line. It's so gross. Like I think you have to say something about that. You can't just let that happen and be like, oh, well, eugenics is just mainstream now. I guess I'm not going to say anything about it.
It's like all these people, they're actively making the world a worse place, and they want to make the world a worse place. Nobody should be okay with that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be okay with actively steering the car in the wrong direction right off the fucking cliff. Like, we've run these social experiments, bro. We've run these social experiments. Somebody said, like, we don't really debate fascism anymore. The last time that we had a conflict around fascism, it was called World War II. And we saw how that ended, right?
Yeah.
And, like, that's the end of it. We're not fucking rehashing this. We're not debating it. We're not having a conversation about it. We're not playing with these fucking ideas. These shits belong in the dustbin of history, and if you agree with them, so do you. So do you.
Yeah.
So it's just, like, at least if you're going to do this shit, don't fucking gaslight us like the right is doing. Oh, stupid lefties. Oh, they're pretending like this is some Nazi shit. Oh. There is no other fucking interpretation.
No.
That's what they were trying to do, you fucking dipshits.
Like, it's very clear.
It's unbelievable. How can people be so dense? Like, I get it. They're trying to be like, oh, I don't get offended by anything. I'm a serious, mature adult, so I'm going to cover my eyes and ears and pretend like I don't see the plain-faced reality of it. It's like, that doesn't make you more mature. That doesn't make you more intelligent. That makes you fucking dishonest. It's just dishonest about the shit.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
But I will say, I don't know if she had any idea what she was signing up for. She doesn't seem like she's the brightest.
I don't know. There was one of the, ad execs or marketing director or whatever who was involved put up this LinkedIn post celebrating the success of this ad campaign. And one of the things she said was early on, we asked Sydney, how far are you willing to go? And she was like, let's push it. She was like, she had a smirk on her face and she said, let's really push it. So I don't know how like aware she was of how the way this would, what this meant in terms of society, but it's not, I mean, it's not crazy to think she also, you know, wants her career and wants people to be the center of this controversy and people to pay attention to her or whatever. I have no idea.
Yeah. Hey guys, we just had Jamal Bowman on Crystal, Kyle and Friends. You're not going to want to miss this. We had a great wide-ranging interview. To see the whole thing as soon as it drops, sign up below on Substack.